Hey there, fellow football fans! If you're a Chicago Bears enthusiast, you know the thrill of watching our team navigate the highs and lows of the NFL season. But here's the real kicker. What if the guy calling the shots is a rookie head coach, fresh off his first big break? Ben Johnson is stepping into the spotlight, and it's sparking all sorts of debates about whether his inexperience could sink the ship or propel the Bears to unexpected victories. Trust me, this is the kind of story that keeps you glued to the edge of your seat, and we're just getting started. I'm powering through a rough morning with this lingering headache, but once I finish sharing these Chicago Bears insights, I'll grab some meds and get back in the game. Appreciate you sticking around for the ride. It's always satisfying to see Aaron Rodgers take a hit, especially when it's courtesy of Joe Flacco, my longtime rival. If you tuned into episode 4 of the BN Bears podcast, /youtube.b/FYVPre this week, you'll get the full backstory. Sure, Flacco's not exactly my hero, but as the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy can be a temporary ally. Witnessing Rodgers get knocked down by Flacco during Thursday Night Football was a genuine highlight for me. We're not on the same team by any means, but I can give credit where it's due. Flacco did me a favor that night. For some lighthearted fun after the TNF game, Broderick Jones got caught up in the excitement of Aaron Rodgers' fourth-quarter touchdown and playfully tackled his own teammate. I paired it with Bohemian Rhapsody for that extra flair. pic.twitter.com/RH34MD3. Hashtag TCO. Hashtag twitter.com/RyanESPN. October 17th, 2025. Hashtag TCO @JennaLaneESPN. Hashtag status/197-814-7813. My biggest insight from TNF is that right now could be the ideal moment to defeat Aaron Rodgers. When the Steelers visit later this season, it might be the Bears' final shot at taking down that notorious troublemaker. He's got a solid coach backing him up, but let's be real, his roster isn't packed with all-stars. This could be Chicago's last romantic fling with victory. I'm rooting hard for the Bears to be prepared, hoping they send Rodgers packing from Soldier Field with a resounding defeat. I crave that win more than anything right now. And speaking of things we desperately need, a fully healthy squad. Running back DeAndre Swift was recently added to the Thursday injury report. BleacherNation.com Bears 2025-10-16 DeAndre Swift injury, which couldn't have come at a worse time. He's just bounced back with his strongest performance since joining the team last offseason. If Swift is sidelined, the burden will fall on Kyle Monangai and Roschon Johnson to handle the rushing workload. Patrick highlighted in his Keys to Victory post. BleacherNation.com Bears 2025-10-16 Bears Keys to Victory 10-16. That the New Orleans Saints have been impressively tough against the run this year. So this injury might push Bears head coach Ben Johnson to emphasize passing plays more heavily. For beginners, think of the run game as the team's strategy to gain yards on the ground through handoffs, while passing involves throwing the ball to receivers. A shift like this could open up new opportunities or vulnerabilities. One standout trait I've observed in Ben Johnson is his ability to customize offensive strategies based on the specific opponent each week. No two game plans are identical. He explained in a recent press conference that his decisions stem from studying game footage and matchup details, which shaped their approach against the Commanders. With that in mind, I anticipate him crafting a plan this week that exploits the Saints' weaknesses. In my view, that's the mark of smart coaching, adapting to the situation for the best chance at success. And this is the part most people miss. How a rookie coach like Johnson is already showing the flexibility that veterans often take years to master. So, what's the experience like under Ben Johnson? This quote from linebacker TJ Edwards. In quote, Bears Wire via 670 The Score. https://bearswire.usatoday.com/617 Bears TJ Edwards describes Ben Johnson as head coach. Captures it perfectly. I think one thing that I appreciate about Coach, he's out there with us. You feel his emotion. When things aren't going well, he's pissed off with us. But he's also knowing that we'll be fine. I love his mindset throughout the games. He's been great all year, steady throughout the week, kind of like us, the players. It's awesome to have a coach like that who's in it just like you are as players. It's been good for sure. As long as he keeps performing well, expect more spotlight on Theo Benedet while he establishes himself as a left tackle in the NFL. Benedet recently analyzed his top run-blocking efforts from the team's Week 6 victory. I enjoy these behind-the-scenes looks into the world of offensive linemen. It's like peeking at the unsung heroes who protect the quarterback and pave the way for runners. For those new to football, the left tackle is a key position on the offensive line, responsible for blocking defenders to keep the quarterback safe during passes. Bears cornerback Tyrique Stevenson shared his thoughts on flying under the radar after the Bears' Monday Night Football win. Perfect, he told the Chicago Sun-Times. https://chicago.suntimes.com. Bears 2025-10-16. Nobody's been talking about Bears CB Tyrique Stevenson. The best thing you can do as a corner is do your job so well that nobody talks about you. To have a quarterback not even want to throw the ball at you, that's the best recognition you could get. That said, the Bears must address their other cornerback position across from Stevenson. Nahshon Wright's challenges are impossible to ignore. As long as he's on the boundary side, opponents will target him relentlessly until he proves otherwise. Perhaps a trade could shake things up, or occasionally shifting Kyler Gordon to the boundary might add an unexpected twist to confuse opposing offenses. But here's where it gets controversial. Is relying on a rookie coach to fix roster issues like this a recipe for disaster? Or could Johnson's fresh perspective be the innovation the Bears need? I'm curious what you think. Does inexperience breed innovation, or is it a liability? More from Bleacher Nation Bears. Go ad-free. https://bleachernation.com/premium plan. Subscribe to the BN newsletter. https://newsletter.com/subscribe. Mattis Buzelis closes out the preseason with 4 dunks and a nasty crossover. https://5d8dzv 2025 /twitter.com/bnbulls status 197-145-805-196 ref RC 5TFW Kaiser and Levshinov Third Line Love Frondell Scores Trade Buzz Carter Hart Signs and Other Blackhawks Bullets #Blackhawks twitter.com #Blackhawks.refcirc.tfw https://bnbulls October 17th 2025 /twitter.com/bnblackhawks status 197-180750-559924 refcirc twitter.com/bnblackhawks status 197-1805-59924. Since launching BN's Bears section in 2017, he has covered 5 head coaches, 6 play callers, and 10 starting quarterbacks. Previously, Luis wrote about the Cubs and MLB at BN 2015-16 and worked in the Chicago Tribune sports department 2011-16. He also co-hosted a Cubs postgame show, Outside the Ivy, in 2019. You can find him on Twitter here. /www.bleachernation.com/Bears 2025-10-17 Bears Notes Oct 17 2025 /www.twitter.com/LCM1986 More Bears news. Alvin Kamara just took himself off the trade market. https://bleachernation.com/Bears 2025-10-17 Alvin Kamara trade buzz. If Alvin Kamara is on your NFL trade deadline wish list, I hope you're seated for the news I'm about to present. Before DeAndre Swift's breakout game against the Commanders on Monday Night Football, Running back was arguably the top. Latest news player prop bets for Packers versus Cardinals, October 19th, 2025. https bleachernation.com/picks/2025/10/17 player prop bets for Packers versus Cardinals, October 19th, 2025. The Arizona Cardinals 2-4 head into a matchup with the Green Bay Packers 3-1-1 on Sunday, October 19th, 2025 at State Farm Stadium on a 4-game losing streak. On defense, the Packers have been a top 5 unit, ranking 5th best by allowing Panthers vs. Jets Week 7 DFS picks, prices, and preview. https bleachernation.com/stats and news/2025-10-17 Panthers vs. Jets Week 7. The Carolina Panthers 3-3 will visit the New York Jets 0-6 on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. For stats and insights to help you with your daily fantasy lineups, read the article below. Panthers vs. Jets game info. When? Sunday, October 19th. What do you think, readers? Is Ben Johnson's rookie status a bold gamble that could pay off, or is it setting the Bears up for more heartbreak? Do you agree that now's the time to take down Rodgers, or should we respect his experience more? And on that cornerback dilemma, trade or tweak? Share your takes in the comments. Let's debate this.